Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my January favorites. I can't believe we're already a month into 2017. That is absolutely insane. So if you want to see everything that I have been loving, then just keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into everything that I've been loving. Alright, first up is this primer. It's from Makeup Forever. It's the Step 1 Skin Equalizer. And this is the smoothing primer. I love this stuff. I got it, I think, in my Play by Sephora bag a couple of months ago. And I have not put it down since. It just fills in my pores so perfectly and I cannot get enough. So it does have that like silicone-y feel. But I kind of like that just because I do have enlarged pores just on my cheeks and a little bit on my nose. So that's where I put this primer. I can't get enough of it. So if you do want a primer that kind of smooths out your skin and gives you a good base for your foundation, then I would highly recommend picking this up. It is so great. Next up, this is a powder that I've had in my collection for a while now. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I have mine in the translucent shade. I love this stuff. First of all, this packaging is gigantic, so you get a lot of product and it's from the drugstore, so it's very affordable. The only downside of this is that it does have a pretty strong smell. But I will say that smells do usually bother me, and this one doesn't because it does go away after you finish your makeup. So it's not something that's gonna linger on your face and bother you all day. You kind of apply it, deal with the smell, and then it goes away. But this is just great to set my entire face. I love this stuff, and if I'm just running errands or doing something simple, I don't want to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is my ride or die face powder. I don't want to use that if I'm just running errands or doing something stupid. I'd rather save that since it is more expensive. So I found this, and it's kind of been replacing that powder on days that I'm more casual. Next up is this blush from Too Faced. It is the Love Flush Blush in the color Baby Love. And I honestly didn't use this that much when I first got it because the packaging was a little hard to open. I don't know what my problem was, but now I don't have any issue with it. But this is what it looks like. It's a very natural flush color. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. And I've just really been loving like a natural color on my cheeks lately. So I haven't put this down in so long. I absolutely love it. And I think the packaging is super adorable. I need to pick up a few more of these. I forgot how much I love it. I think I mentioned this in my Best of Beauty for 2016, but I still haven't put it down. This is the Nars Velvet Lip Glide in the color Stripped. It is just the perfect, like completely nude color to wear on your lips. It's so soft. It leaves your lips just feeling silky smooth. And I just love the nude natural color of it. It just kind of like nudes out your lips, and I cannot get enough of it. I haven't put it down in months, and January was no different. I believe I mentioned this in my haul from last month. This is the Revlon Kiss in the flavor scent color Strawberry. This is what it looks like. It's just kind of a crayon lip balm. It reminds me of the lip smackers from when I was a kid. It smells like strawberries, and it just leaves you a little bit of color on your lips. I love that it's something simple. I threw it in my purse and I'll just wear it on the go. I don't need a mirror. And it's super cheap. I want to say it was like $3.99 or $4.99 at the drugstore. So I highly recommend this if you kind of want to feel nostalgic and throw it in your bag. If you want a product that you can just throw on to run errands or after the gym, just something that you don't need a mirror for, and it's super low maintenance. I heard a ton about this product before I tried it, and I was expecting to like it, but I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I do. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I have mine in the color 03 Light Beige. The packaging gets an A+ from me. It's a glass bottle with a pump, which I really appreciate. It's so easy to use. I like to use it with my beauty blender, and I've noticed that just one layer completely covers every single thing I want covered on my face. I don't have to use another separate concealer, and it doesn't feel cakey. It just is the perfect foundation for me. Plus, Milani's a drugstore brand, so I believe it was like $10 or $11, which you just can't beat the price and the coverage. I have nothing bad to say about this. I highly recommend it. Speaking of Milani, I recently tried this out. It is the Milani Baked Bronzer. I have mine in the color 05 Soleil, and this bronzer is so gorgeous. It does have a little bit of like a sheen to it, so it's not something I would contour with, but it is something that I can just warm up my entire face with. It is so pretty. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on my fingers, but it is just such a gorgeous bronzer. So I have not put this down since I got it. Again, you don't want to contour with something that has any sheen in it, but this is perfect just to brighten up your face. And I will for sure be wearing this all summer. I love having a tan and then wearing a bronzer with just a little bit of a shimmer in it. I picked up this mask from Pure. This is the Dirty Girl Detoxifying Mud Mask with Pascalite Clay. And I wanted a new detoxifying mask because I used up all of my other ones. And this one says that it unclogs pores and eliminates impurities, smooths and calms the skin's appearance, and gently exfoliates and renews. I tried it and I absolutely love it. I will say when you put it on, your skin feels so tight. Like a lot of clay masks will dry down and feel really tight, but this feels so tight that you cannot even like move your mouth or talk or anything. It's insane. I kind of like it just because you can feel it getting tighter as it's on your skin. And it actually was pretty difficult to rinse off, which I found interesting because most masks, if you put warm water, they will just kind of come off very easily. This one did not, but I feel like it completely cleans my skin, which I love. The packaging is pretty great. It's 4 ounces, which is really big for a mask. I don't really know if I have a mask that comes in this big of packaging, which I was just looking, and it says it expires in 6 months, which is not a long time at all to use a mask with this much product in it, but I'm definitely gonna try. I've been using it about twice a week for the past month or so, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. So if you're looking for a detoxifying or like a purifying mask, I would highly recommend trying this one out. Last but not least, I want to talk about the color on my nails right now. This is from the brand KL Polish. It's actually Kathleen Light's here on YouTube. It's her nail polish collection that recently launched. And I have mine in the color Zoey. This color I've just been wearing on repeat. I absolutely love it. I've had no issues with the formula. I'm like completely ride or die OPI. I don't have any issues with it chipping, anything like that. And so I was a little apprehensive to try a new brand, but I've had 0 issues with this. The formula is great. The brush is a little bit shorter and it's actually rounded. So I think it's really easy for beginners, which obviously is great. So it's a little bit smaller. But the formula is amazing. The pigmentation is perfect. The color was super opaque with 1 coat, but of course I still did 2. But I have nothing but good things to say about this. I think that it's $8.50 per bottle, and I know that she's coming out with new colors for spring, so I'm excited to see what those are. But highly recommend checking out this brand if you haven't already. Alrighty guys, that is everything that I have been loving for the month of January. I hope that you enjoyed. If you want to check out anything that I mentioned, I will link everything down below in the bottom bar so that's easy for you to find. If you did like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe below so that you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.